God says, a $7 trillion miracle wealth was just rejected by your bank. Don't tell anyone. This isn't a joke. Jesus is begging you to open this immediately to save the deposit before it is returned to heaven. Open now. Listen to me closely. Do not scroll past this. The notification you missed on your phone was not an error. That vibration you felt in your pocket 3 minutes ago was not a ghost. It was a transaction attempting to land in your life, a deposit of wealth so massive, so incomprehensible to the human mind, that the earthly banking system rejected it. We are talking about $7 trillion of kingdom resources, spiritual abundance trying to convert into physical money to wipe away every debt, every tear, and every night you spent staring at the ceiling wondering how you would survive the week. This is not a metaphor. This is a spiritual alert level red. The transaction failed because your vessel was not open to receive it. The bank of this world said, "No, but I am here to override that rejection." Jesus is standing at the door of the vault right now, begging you to pay attention. He is holding the door open with his own hand, but he cannot hold it forever. The system is trying to return this blessing to the treasury of heaven. If that happens, you will have to wait another 7-year cycle. You do not have 7 years. You barely have 7 hours. This message is the override code. If you are here to mock, if you are here to doubt, leave now. This frequency is too strong for you. It will break you. This is only for the one who has felt a strange heat in their chest all morning, a feeling that something big is about to shift. If you are still watching, it means you are the intended recipient. The code is in your DNA. But you must listen to every word I say. Do not skip. If you skip, you sever the connection, and the deposit bounces back to the spiritual realm permanently. I know who you are. I see you when you park your car a block away from your house just to have 5 minutes of silence before you face the chaos inside. I see you checking your bank app, refreshing the page, hoping that maybe the math was wrong, maybe a miracle happened while you were sleeping. But the numbers stay red. The anxiety stays heavy. You feel like an outsider in your own life. You look at your family, at the people you love, and you feel a wall of glass between you and them. You scream from behind the glass, but they do not hear you. They only ask you for things. They take, and you give until you are hollow. You are the strong one. You are the fixer. But late at night, when the house is quiet, you ask me, who fixes the fixer? Who carries the one who carries everyone else? I heard that whisper last Tuesday. You thought you were just thinking it, but you spoke it into the atmosphere, and it reached the throne. That is why this transaction was sent. The 7 trillion is not just money. It is restitution. It is payback for the years the locusts have eaten. It is payment for the childhood you didn't get to have because you had to grow up too fast. It is payment for the promotion that was stolen from you 3 years ago by someone who knew less than you but knew how to play the game better. I saw that injustice. You swallowed your anger. You smiled and congratulated them. But inside, a part of you died. I am here to resurrect that part. The rejection from the bank is a sign that the enemy is terrified. The enemy does not attack empty houses. He only attacks the house that is filled with gold. You are under attack because you are about to be the wealthiest person in your bloodline. But there is a condition. You must authorize the deposit. The earthly banks are blocked by a spiritual embargo placed on your name by a jealous spirit. This is not a fairy tale. There is a specific person, someone you trust, someone who eats at your table, who has whispered words of failure over your life. They smile to your face, but in their heart, they pray for your stagnation. They are comfortable with you doing okay, but they are terrified of you doing great. When this $7 trillion blessing tried to land, their jealousy acted like a firewall. It bounced the blessing. We need to disable that firewall. We need to crash their system. I will reveal the first letter of this person's name in a moment, but first, you must prove you are ready to handle the weight of this glory. This is not for the weak. Wealth of this magnitude exposes the heart. If you are ready to receive what was rejected, you must seal this moment. I command you to press the like button on this video, not for the algorithm, but as a digital signature. It is you saying, I am here. I am the recipient. Do not return my blessing. Do it now. Do not wait. The angels are watching for the signal. The timeline is moving fast. This is not something that can wait until Monday morning. The spiritual banks do not follow human hours. The transaction is in a holding pattern. It is hovering over your life right now. Can you feel the pressure? That headache you have had behind your right eye is not dehydration. That acts as a sensor. It is the pressure of glory trying to get in. The enemy is trying to distract you. He will make your phone ring. He will make a baby cry. He will make someone knock on your door. Ignore it. Focus on my voice. Your attention is the key that turns the lock. You have felt like you are walking through mud for the last 6 months. Every step is a struggle. You fix one tire, the engine breaks. You pay one bill, 2 more show up. You cure one sickness, another ache begins. You have asked, God, have you forgotten me? I have not forgotten you. I have been preparing you. You cannot put high voltage power into a weak wire. The struggle was not to kill you, it was to upgrade your capacity. You have been stretched so you can hold more. And now, the stretching is over. The filling begins. But you must understand why the bank rejected it. It wasn't just the enemy. It was a mismatch in your belief system. Deep down, hidden in the basement of your soul, you believe you are only worth a struggle. You have become addicted to the fight. If peace came, if abundance came, you wouldn't know who you are without the battle. You have identified as a survivor for so long that you don't know how to be a thriver. We have to break that agreement with poverty right now. You have to divorce the struggle. I am going to give you a prophetic instruction. This will sound strange to your logical mind. Your logical mind is what has kept you broke. Shut it off. Listen with your spirit. I want you to find a coin, any coin, or a piece of paper money. Hold it in your left hand. Your left hand is the receiving hand. Clench it tight. Close your eyes. Imagine that coin getting hot. Imagine it turning into a seed of fire. That heat you feel? That is the friction of the 7 trillion trying to enter your reality. The person blocking you. The one I mentioned earlier. I can see them. They are looking at your social media right now. They are checking to see if you failed yet. They are discussing you in a group chat with 2 others. They are laughing about your dreams. They said, "He will never make it. She is too emotional." They think they have won. But they do not know that you are listening to this. They do not know that the king has stepped into the room. If you do not subscribe to this channel right now, you will miss the notification when the block is removed. This is your lifeline. If you disconnect now, the enemy wins. He will keep his foot on your neck. I am offering you a sword. Subscribe and take the sword. Cut the chains. Do not let fear paralyze you. Fear is a liar. Fear tells you this is a scam. Fear tells you to keep scrolling. But faith? Faith tells you that your life is about to flip upside down in the best way possible. I am looking at your timeline. I see a date approaching. Within the next 48 hours, a letter or an email is going to come. It will look like bad news at first. It will look like a final notice. It will look like a rejection. Do not panic. That is the camouflage. Inside that bad news is the key to the vault. It is a test. If you react with fear, you fail. If you react with praise, the text of the letter will change before your eyes. The numbers will rearrange. The debt will become a credit. You are the one who checks on everyone else, but who checks on you? I do. I am checking on you right now. I see the weight you carry. I see the tears you swallow. I see the shoes you wear that are worn out because you bought shoes for your children instead. I am honoring that sacrifice. The 7 trillion is not just for luxury, it is for legacy. It is so your children never have to know the sound of a parent crying over bills. It is so you can break the curse of just enough that has plagued your family for 4 generations. Think back. Your grandfather worked hard but died with nothing. Your father worked hard but struggled to keep the lights on. That is a pattern. That is a chain. The bank rejection was the sound of that chain tightening. But the hammer of God is raised. We are going to shatter that chain today. Not tomorrow. Today, you need to understand the nature of this wealth. It is rejected wealth. That means it is wealth the world threw away, wealth the wicked overlooked. The builders rejected the stone, and it became the cornerstone. You have been rejected. You were passed over. You were ignored. You are the stone. And you are about to become the foundation of a new dynasty. I am about to reveal the secret weapon you need to use to force the bank to accept this deposit. But before I do, I need to open a loop in your spirit. There is a number. 717, you have seen this number. On a license plate. On a clock. On a receipt. You thought it was a coincidence. It was a countdown. When you see 717 next, it means the transfer has started. But if you see 660, it means the enemy is counterattacking. I will tell you what to do if you see 660 in the second half of this message, but for now, focus on the victory. The enemy wants you to click away. He is making you feel tired right now. He is making your eyes heavy. He is whispering, "This is too long. Watch something funny." That is the spirit of poverty trying to sedate you. Wake up. Shake yourself. Splash water on your face if you have to. You are fighting for your life here. This is not entertainment. This is an exorcism of poverty. The injustice you faced, let's talk about it. The inheritance that was hidden from you. The legal settlement that was smaller than it should have been. The family home that was sold without your permission. You carry that anger like a stone in your gut. It makes you sick. It gives you acid reflux. It wakes you up at 3 a.m. God is saying, "Give me the stone. Hand over the anger." You cannot hold the anger and the 7 trillion at the same time. Your hands are too full. Drop the rock. Catch the diamond. You must do something for me. I want you to go to the comments section. Do not comment yet. Just look. Find a comment from someone else who is declaring their victory. I want you to like their comment. Why? Because what you make happen for others, God will make happen for you. If you celebrate their breakthrough, you invite your own. If you ignore them, you are ignored. This is the law of the harvest. Plant a seed of kindness in the comments. Validate a stranger. Be the family they don't have. Listen, the bank mentioned in the title, it is not just Chase or Wells Fargo. It is the Reserve Bank of the universe. And the manager, who rejected the transaction, is a spirit named Delay. Delay has been your roommate for 10 years. Delay made you graduate late. Delay made you get married late, or kept you single. Delay made your business start slow. Delay is comfortable. Delay is safe. But delay is a thief. Today, we serve an eviction notice to Delay. The secret name is coming. The name of the angel who has your money. But you are not ready yet. Your vibration is still too low. I need to raise your frequency. Take a deep breath. Hold it. Let it out. Do it again. As you breathe in, imagine gold light entering your nose. As you breathe out, imagine gray smoke leaving your mouth. That smoke is doubt. Get it all out. Purge the system. I am preparing to shift the atmosphere. In the next section, I am going to ask you to do something that will feel uncomfortable. It will challenge your logic. But remember, your logic got you into this mess. Only your spirit can get you out. The logic says, save. The spirit says, so. The logic says, fear. The spirit says, fly. You are standing on the edge of a cliff. Behind you is a pack of wolves. They are the debts, the doubts, the failures of the past. In front of you is a chasm. It looks empty. But God says, step out. There is a bridge made of glass. You cannot see it until you step on it. This video is the map to the bridge. Do not wait until the video ends to make a decision. Decide now. Are you a victim or a victor? Are you a tail or a head? The rejected deposit is waiting in the cloud. It is looking for a signal. Your faith is the antenna. Extend it. I must warn you. If you do not save this video to your watch later list right now, the algorithm will bury it. The darkness hates this light. It will try to hide this video from you so you cannot find it tomorrow. You need to listen to this again. You need to save it. Press the save button. Do it 3 times if you have to make sure it sticks. This is your weapon. Do not lose your weapon in the middle of the battle. Something is shifting. I feel it. The wall is cracking. The glass is breaking. Can you feel it? The air in your room just changed. It got still. That is the presence of the host. They are gathering the rejected funds. They are repackaging them. They are putting your name on the new label. But this time, the label doesn't just say your name. It says, authorized by the Most High. No bank can reject that signature. Stay with me. The most critical part is coming. The enemy has one last trap, and I need to show you where it is so you don't step in it. It is hidden in the next 24 hours. It is disguised as a friend. Stop. Pause this video if you have to. What I was about to say is wrong. I have to change the message. There is something else. A more urgent truth is being shown to me right now, just for those of you who have made it to this exact moment. The Spirit just stopped me. The trap I was going to tell you about, it has already been set. It is closer than I thought. Look at your hands right now. Just look at them. Hold them up in front of your face. Look at the lines on your palms. Do you see them? Those lines are not random. They are a map. They tell a story of struggle, yes. I see the callus on your finger from working too hard. I see the dryness from the stress. But those hands were also shaped to receive a blessing that was stolen from you 3 generations ago. The $7 trillion miracle was not rejected by the bank because of a computer error. It was rejected because your hands were closed. You have been clenching your fists for so long, trying to fight your own battles, trying to hold on to the little bit you have, that you created a physical barrier against the overflow. You are fighting a battle that is not yours. The Holy Spirit is screaming at you right now, open your hands. Physically do it. Open them. Lay them flat on your lap or on the table. Palms up. This is the posture of receipt. As long as you are gripping the steering wheel of your life so tight your knuckles are white, God cannot pour anything in. You have to let go of the control to get the command. Here is the secret within the secret. I spoke of a will, or a legacy. But the lawyer or the family member who handled your past affairs left out one detail. A small, sealed addendum that they themselves did not understand. In the spirit realm, your great-grandfather made a covenant. He prayed a prayer in a field 80 years ago. He said, "Lord, let my suffering pay for my great-grandchild's abundance." You are that great-grandchild. The $7 trillion is the accumulated interest on his suffering. It has been sitting in a heavenly escrow account, waiting for the one heir who would stop complaining and start commanding. That heir is you. But the one who created this injustice in your life. The Pharaoh figure, the boss, the ex-partner, the system, they believe this covenant was broken. They think you are cut off. They will soon learn the covenant is unbreakable. They will move to block you in the next 3 hours. They will try to send a distraction. A sudden bill. A car trouble. An argument with your spouse. This is their last desperate attempt to get you to close your hands again. You have until sunrise tomorrow, before the banks open on Monday morning, to act on this divine knowledge. You must not react to the distraction. If the car breaks, praise God for the new car coming. If the bill comes, thank God for the money to pay it. This confuses the enemy. It short-circuits their plan. Now, I am going to release the prophetic signs. You need to know that this override has worked. How will you know? Watch for the birds. In the next 12 hours, you will see a bird acting strangely. It might tap on your window. It might land on your car hood. It might sit on a fence and just stare at you. Do not shoo it away. That is a messenger. It is bringing the confirmation code. When you see the bird, say, "I receive the message." And you will see the number 444. You will wake up at 4:44. You will buy coffee for $4.44. You will see a license plate ending in 444. This is the number of stability. It means the foundation is fixed. The leak is plugged. The rejection is reversed. Because you have received this secret knowledge, you have a power you didn't have 5 minutes ago. You have the authority of the open hand. I want you to activate this claim with the universe. You need to type a specific phrase into the atmosphere. Do not type, "I want money." That is begging. We do not beg. We command. Type this exactly, "The source is mine." Type it now. Let the algorithm see your faith. Let the doubters see your boldness. When you type, "The source is mine," you are signing the receipt for the $7 trillion kingdom deposit. Now, listen to the grand restoration. This is how it ends. This is the climax your soul has been aching for. The rejection notice you received? It is going to turn into a "deposit confirmed" notification. But it won't happen the way you think. It won't just be a number on a screen. It will start with a phone call from a number you don't recognize. Usually, you don't answer those. Answer this one. It will be a voice from your past, or a connection you thought was dead. They will say, "I don't know why, but I couldn't sleep until I called you. I have something that belongs to you." Just this Friday, a woman from Ohio, let's call her Sarah, who felt her own family was secretly working against her, followed this exact instruction. She opened her hands. She typed the phrase. She ignored the distraction of a flat tire. Yesterday evening, she found an old passbook in her mother's belongings everyone thought was empty. It was not empty. But more than that, she received a call from a lawyer about a class action lawsuit she had forgotten about 5 years ago. The check was for exactly the amount of her mortgage. The bank confirmed the balance this morning. Do you understand? It is your turn now. The line is moving, and you are next at the window. Type Amen.